recent happening around India, agri-tech can be a great opportunity to bring back glory to Indian farmers and help them contribute to India's GDP. So, if you are someone who is interested in the field of agri-tech, then watching this video is going to be productive and interesting for you. And if not, then it's really gonna add to your goddamn knowledge. So, stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. With this video, we'll be starting with a new series where we talk about different categories under Forbes 30 under 30. So, the people who wish to be here know the details, know about the people who've already made it to the list, and most important to understand, you can make it here only if you enjoy what you do and follow your passion. In this video, I'll be talking about startups in the field of agri-tech, the stories of their owners, and the opportunities for you. To tell you a bit about myself, I am Sakshi Garje. I'm a 19-year-old pursuing graphic design and here to do my bit by doing things for betterment. So, let's first understand what agri-tech actually means. Agriculture technology or agrotechnology is the future of agriculture sector. To give you a brief about it, it is a selective use of technology in agriculture, horticulture, aquaculture with the aim of improving the yield, efficiency and profitability. So there are various types of agriculture technology like agricultural drone, satellite photography and sensors and IoT based sensor network. The existing agri-tech startups in India are using technology mainly in two areas, that is pre-harvest and post-harvest. Pre-harvest, which relates to farm inputs, farm mechanization, soil testing, satellite imagery analysis and etc. Startups like AgroStar, which provides agronomy advice services and agri-input products that will help the farmers to improve their productivity through their tech platforms. Another startup like CropIn, which provides solutions using software as a service technology to improve the productivity and efficiency of crop. Post-harvest, which relates to the supply chain, quality of assessment, grading of farm produce, etc. Digitizing the agri-supply chain, that is B2B and B2C marketplaces for farm produce, will reduce wastage, bring transparency in the pricing and help in improving farmers' income. Startups like Intol has developed digital products that will leverage the artificial intelligence tools including computer vision and deep learning to monitor the quality and grade of the vegetables and fruits. These were some major startups in the field of agri-tech. Now let's talk about the people who made it to Forbes 30 under 30 list in the field of agri-tech. The first person is Amandeep Panwar, who is a 27-year-old CEO and executive director at Bharat Rohan. He is an aeronautical engineer and a mentor of change at Atal Drinking Lab. Next up is Rishabh Chaudhary, who is also a 27-year-old CTO and executive director at Bharat Rohan. He was an intern in Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and then started working at Bharat Rohan Air. Amandeep Panwar and Rishabh Chaudhary both are directors of Bharat Rohan. They are on a mission to provide Indian farmers with the tools that can alert them with the forecast related and other problems that can affect farming. The tool is built using data analysts and help farmers communicate with their crops. Bharat Rohan basically uses advanced remote sensing tools that help identify any change within the crops that occurs that can help farmers in the greater quality and help them minimize their losses due to weather change and other factors. Farmers are the reason why human life is surviving, and it's very essential that we address their problems and solve their needs. That's why what they are doing is very important. With the help of advanced technology, we can help farmers make their processes a little better. Next we have is Harshit Gupta. He is a 29-year-old co-founder of Gramophone, one-stop solution for all kinds of input for farmers. He is an experienced co-founder having skills in business planning, operation management, sales, market and research and management. He has done his MBA focusing in agribusiness from Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. His goal under Gramophone was to provide advice and inform farmers about the crop cycles and solutions to various problems they encounter. in a bid to improve farm efficiency and therefore income. In a country like India where farmers follow traditional method, it was very difficult and challenging to gain their trust. Along with the input products, the platform started connecting buyers to the farmers. By keeping the precise record of the sowing date, the crop being grown, the total area of the farmer that has sown on it, and when it can be harvested, it was very easy to estimate of how many farmers in which area and the quantities of the produce, which would help farmers get better opportunities to sell their produce and improve their income. The way they are delivering input to farmers makes it very optimistic that in the next 3 to 5 years there will be a complete agri-tech offering for the farmers of input and on market linkage, while also powering great data-driven farm credit. This is very useful for the farmers in the long run. Talking about the top 4 things that you can be doing in this industry. Agri-tech sector has opened number of opportunities in the country. The key focus for agri-tech startup is improving the supply chain as it helps the farmers to get a better price for their produce. Technology and applications that are used in agriculture technology are: the first one is agricultural drone. It helps to optimize agricultural operation, increase crop production as it monitors crop growth. The second one is satellite photography and sensors. IoT based sensor networks which can track soil quality for better crops. The next one is intelligent software analysis for pest and disease prediction, soil management and other involved analytical tasks. Here comes the interesting one, biotech. You can manufacture and supply biopesticides, build a platform or app which can connect buyers and sellers in the agriculture, introducing new methods and machineries for watering plants. Just to conclude this, I want to say science and technology with better human capital can bring a positive change in the agriculture sector. It is high time now to empower ourselves and others about the sectors which is the backbone of any developing country. And to do this, you can do it right now. Just share this video so no one is remain unheard. That's it for this video guys. Until next time, till then do not forget to hit the like button.